and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm Rebecca Felgate, and today I'm talking about the top 10 shocking airline rules. Let's jump straight into this list. Coming in at number 10, you can legally be bumped last minute. So the topic of conversation that sparked this list happened back in April when passengers were famously bumped from a United Airlines flight from Chicago to Kentucky. As some United staff members needed to fly on the plane last minute, 4 passengers were bumped. It's common for airlines to cancel seats last minute due to staff needs or overbooking. There isn't actually much you can do about it, but you are entitled to compensation. Passengers can be denied a seat at any time until they board a plane. Once they've boarded, well, that can become a bit of a grey area. Like the whole world's media outlets saw, things can get pretty nasty, like with the treatment of Dr. Dow. Coming in at number 9, you cannot fly without shoes. You will be refused on an aeroplane unless you're wearing shoes. Shoes are a must. Bring spare shoes. You can never have too many shoes. The more shoes the better. I mean, it's true. It's what I tell my boyfriend all the time. Shoes. Shoes for the win. The best shoe to wear on a flight are comfortable shoes that cover the top of your feet. Trust me, in an evacuation you will need them. Now this is why airlines won't let you on planes without them. Coming in at number 8, you're not allowed to fly with valuables. Airlines will all stipulate that you cannot keep valuable items in your checked luggage. That's because they don't want to be responsible for having to pay for your things if your luggage is lost. You can keep valuables in your hand luggage, but you know, thieves. Coming in at number 7, female employees have to wear makeup. Almost all airlines enforce makeup upon female employees. Some even specify what colour tones they must adhere to. At British Airlines, women's lipstick is specifically a shade of Clarins red. Male employees, well, they're actually not allowed to wear makeup. Where is feminism when you need it? What if the men want to wear makeup too? Coming in at number 6, female employees have to wear heels. Ugh. Flights are uncomfortable enough without having to navigate them in heels. All airlines have strict policies for their female employees when it comes to skirt lengths, accessories, and footwear. EIAI made the news for forcing their females into heels of 3 inches. Also, big airlines like Delta and United also put their women in heels. It isn't just employees that have dress code rules, you guys do too. Airlines are able to refuse you if they feel that you're not acceptably dressed, and this dress code is coming in at number 5. Virgin Atlantic requires flyers to wear both top and bottoms when flying, and most airlines are not okay with bellies on display. So don't even think about trying to board a plane topless. Jumpsuits, bit of a grey area. And even leggings are a problem too. United Airlines made headlines for not allowing young flyers in the informal attire on their aircraft. Coming in at number 4, you can't be overweight. Weight restrictions apply to travellers as well as employees. Not only do flight attendants have to look pristine, they can't be carrying extra weight either. Weight is a huge thing when flying an aircraft because weight needs to be balanced carefully. Also, weight costs money and fuel. Some airlines are looking to cut weight everywhere, and some of that comes from their employees. Air India recently demanded that all overweight air staff lose the extra pounds or risk being shifted to a ground position. Some airlines won't hire you if your body mass index is over 22, although this is really weird because you're still considered to be healthy with a BMI of up to 25. Overweight passengers are penalised too, with airlines requiring those flying to be able to sit comfortably within 1 seat. If you're unable to fit in 1 seat, you may be required to pay for 2. Some obese passengers have been legally denied boarding in the past. You can also be denied boarding if number 3 applies to you. There's a rule in place that you can't smell. American Airlines has an odour rule which states that passengers can be pulled off planes if they have an offensive odour. In 2010, an Air Canada Jazz passenger was famously removed for a flight due to, I quote, brutal body odour. You'd better shower if you want to fly, basically. Coming in at number 2, your plane probably doesn't have enough fuel. Pilots are under constant pressure to fly with less and less fuel. Why? Because fuel weighs a lot, and that costs a lot. The more weight on a plane, the more fuel you need to accelerate. Basically, you burn fuel carrying fuel, and airline bosses want to cut costs. A captain at a major airline anonymously told Reader's Digest that they're very worried about how little fuel they're made to carry. They say they feel it's insufficient in case of emergency. Finally, very scary and pretty shocking, coming in at number 1. Guys, I don't want to scare you when you're flying, but if a hijacker is on the plane, there is an unwavering rule to protect the cockpit at all costs. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, it means you all die. Airlines do not want another 9/11 situation, and since then, security has been stepped way up, including in the cockpit. You actually cannot open the cockpit from the outside when the plane is flying without a code, or without the permission of the pilot flying the plane. There are always 2 or more pilots, so even if one was outside the cockpit when the hijack was happening, and the hijacker forced the code out of the second pilot, the pilot in the pit can override the code and keep the attacker out. Even if the hijacker threatens to kill everyone on board, they must not be allowed to enter the cockpit, because when they do, they could actually incur a way bigger loss of life by flying a plane into a densely populated area. Cheery! Let's just hope we're never on a plane with an attacker, cause and if we are, let's hope Samuel L. Jackson's there, because I would trust him to be my in-flight buddy. So guys, there we have it. Those are the top 10 shocking airline rules. Are you guys shocked? I for one feel a little bit uneasy about flying, but I have to do it a lot, so I just make my peace with it. So there we go. Don't worry guys, flying is still a lot safer than driving, so let me know your thoughts on flying in the comments section down below. For now, I'm Rebecca Felgate. This has been Most Amazing Top 10. Make sure you give this video a good thumbs up, share it with a friend, and stay subscribed for more entertaining lists coming at you every day. I'll see you next time.